Sir, please start.
Yes, sir. Okay. Now the next concept under the cash book or the subsidiary book, triple column cash book. In this column, we have already discussed one of the column is cash, another column is bank, and the last column is the discount. Okay. Well, under the triple column cash book, we will record the data along with the discount. Okay. Now, how to prepare? Just I am writing down 2, 3, 4, 5 example only. Then we will prepare the triple column cash book. So now this is the format of triple column cash book. Date, then particulars, this is cash, bank, and this is discount allowed. Now we are preparing the cash book. In the book. So name of the company here. In this side, again ledger folio number, छोटा the column. This is the LF number, so ledger folio numbers. So now I am just leave here to prepare the ledger folio number. Again in the credit side, the same column is date, particular, same ledger folio number, cash, bank, and this is discount receipt. And this is discount amount. So column is, total number of column is 5 in both the side. Just example. Some of the small transaction is given. This example. On 1st of Jan, the opening balance of cash rupees 3,300, 3,300, and the bank balance is 27,500. This is the debit balance of bank, not credit balance. If the credit balance of bank is given, so we will write down the balance in the credit side. Now the second option. Wages paid in cash, rupees 1,500. 3rd of Jan, received check of rupees 19,800 from VK Enterprises after allowing discount of rupees 200. Just first pass the three entry in the cash book. So opening balance 3,800 and the bank balance is 2,700. So first write down the opening balance in the date column, 1st of Jan, character 2 balance brought down. In the cash column, 3,800, or in the bank column, 27,500. This is the opening balance of cash and the opening balance of bank. Now on 2nd of Jan, paid basis in cash 1,500, so entry is basis account debit to cash. So write down the date here, the 2nd of Jan, and why basis, or in the cash column 1,500, because pays basis in form of cash. Next one. Receive check of rupees 19,800, that means bank account debit. Discount allowed account debit, and 2, name BK Enterprises. The total amount due to BK Enterprises is rupees 20,000, but out of 20,000, we receive a check only rupees 19,800 after providing the discount along the discount of rupees 200. In that case, the 200 rupees the loss for the company. So that's why this is the discount allowed. So bank account debit, discount account debit, and to BK Enterprises. ठीक है बेटा, यहाँ क्या लिखेंगे? On 3rd of Jan, to bank BK Enterprises. In the bank column, 19,800, and this is the discount allowed column. So how much discount allowed is 200. Okay. Next entry. Suppose on 4th of Jan, paid consultancy charges by check rupees 7,500. So entry is consultancy fee account debit to bank. How much? 75. So record the entry in the date of 5th of Jan by consultancy charges. How much paid from the bank? How much paid in source? Total 17,500 rupees paid by check. One or two more entry, just one entry on 7th of Jan. Receive a check of rupees 4,500. In full settlement of the account of Mr. X at a discount of 10% and deposited into the bank in the same day. Whenever we deposit the check into the bank in the same day, so will always be bank account debit. Or whenever the just only check collected or not deposited into the bank in the same day, in that case, cash account debit to party. Or once you deposit the check into the bank, so we have to pass the entry bank account debit to cash. Okay. Now in this case, how much total amount to see? 4500. So entry क्या बनेगा? Bank account debit 4500. Discount allowed into party Mr. X is 5000. In that case, the total amount due is rupees 5000, but the out of 5000, 10% is the discount and the remaining amount is receipts. Very simple entry, same as entry number 5th. यहाँ क्या लिखेंगे बेटा इन केस में Mr. X in the bank column 4500, यहाँ क्या आएगा 500. Last entry, last. X check, this is the X check return and dishonored by the bank. We received the check worth rupees 4500 from the X. Or whenever we receive the check, so we record the entry in the debit side in the triple column cash book, in the bank column 4500, or in the discount column 500. Now this is the date of this example is 10th. On 10th. On 10th of Jan, once check returns, so just reverse the entry. Just reverse the entry. Okay, so in the credit side, by X, यहाँ क्या लिखेंगे बेटा 4500, यहाँ क्या आएगा for 500, because we have passed the entry bank account debit 4500, discount allowed account debit 500 to Mr. X as rupees 5000. But such transaction has been returned by the bank, or such check has been returned by the bank. So this is called the check honored. At the time of check honored, we just reverse the entry. That's it. Now, calculate the closing balance of cash. We have already discussed one question in last class. So just 5-6 entry in this class. First, make the total of debit side of cash. So total of 3800. This side should be 3800. But the balance is क्या लिखेंगे? By balance CD. 3800 minus 1500. So remaining is 2300 is the cash balance. 2300 is the cash balance. Now the total of opening balance at bank account. So total is 51,800. Now check the balance here. minus 7,500 and minus 4,500. This is 39,800. Total is 51,800. Now the here total discount total is 700 and discount received total is 500. No need to balance the discount received or discount allowed, because discount received and discount allowed directly transfer to the profit and loss account. So that's why no need to we check calculate the balance. This is the triple column cash book. Okay. And how to prepare the triple column cash book? Same as double column cash book. Nothing is special in the triple column cash book. Just write down the discount amount, either discount allowed or discount received in the discount column, and discount allowed balance debit or discount received balance credit, because discount allowed is the expenses and all the expenses and losses are debit, or discount received is the income, so all the income or gain balance credit. That's why we record discount allowed in debit side and discount allowed in the credit side. This is the triple column cash book. Now, we are going to discuss some other subsidiary book. After the cash book lines, cash book and the double column or single column cash book, now the next subsidiary book is purchase day book. Purchase day book. The purchase day book records the transaction related to credit purchase of goods only. Now, under this book, we record only credit purchase transfer transaction. In case of cash balance payment transaction, cash purchase transaction, so we will record directly in the ledger. But in case of the credit purchase transaction, then we will prepare the purchase day book. Okay. It followed that only cash purchase and purchase of things other than the goods is not recorded in the purchase day book. Periodically, and the total purchase of day book are posted to the purchase account in the ledger. Okay. Now, how to prepare the purchase day book? Now, the specimen of purchase day book or format of purchase day. So, we will prepare the purchase book using this type of method or this type of format. First column is same as on all the column date. Second column of आपका particular. Last column remark. Last to last column amount. This column LF number. And this column is the invoice. Invoice reference number. This is the format. And under the particular, we write down here name of the supplier and details of goods purchase. Under the particular, we write down the name of the supplier and the detail of the goods purchase, like the quantity as well as the value. Most important. First column date, second column particular number, third column invoice reference number, fourth column ledger folio number, fifth column amount, and last column is the remark. This is not necessary, this is not compulsory, this is not benefit, this is not required. If you give some explanation or the remark regarding the particular purchase, in case of sale day book and particular sale, then you can write down the remark here. So this is the क्या बना रहे हैं, purchase day, purchase book or purchase day book. ठीक है, this is the format. Now, how to record the transaction in a purchase day book? Okay. I am just write down 2 and 3 transactions, and we will prepare the purchase day book of the particular transaction. ठीक है, सपोज क्वेश्चन में बेटा ऐसे लिखा हो सकता है कि following transaction is related to purchase and prepare the purchase day book. Now, just example, the first transaction. Bought tables of rupees 500 each from XYZ Enterprises on credit and trade discount at the rate 12%. ठीक है, as per invoice number 2214 on 2nd on March. Okay. So purchase goods or purchase 20 tables of rupees 500 each from XYZ Enterprises on the credit. So such transaction related to credit purchase. If the transaction is credit purchase, then we will prepare the purchase day book, otherwise not required to purchase day book. In most of the cases, definitely there is no requirement to prepare the purchase day book, because purchase day book is not very important in the online time. Every computer software prepare the purchase day book and sale day book automatically. Now, how to prepare? We have the complete format. First column in the format is date. So date is the 2nd of March. Now here we have to mention the name of the supplier. So XYZ Enterprises. Okay. Now we have to give the detail of the quantity purchase. So we purchase 20 tables at the rate rupees 500 per table. Total is 10%. Less trade discount at the rate 12%. So after 12%, now the value is 8,800. In the invoice reference number, so we write down here invoice number 2214. So this is leave it. or in the amount column, how much 8800. You want to write down some remark regarding such transaction, then you can write down. Otherwise, not necessary to write down any of the remark now. ठीक है जी. Next, one more transaction we are recording. Then we proceed further. Next, again, purchase 3 dozen chairs at the rate rupees 250 each from Maya Enterprises on credit as per invoice number 2414 on 15th of जो भी मार्च था, जो भी था, ठीक है जी, 15th of March. Now the transaction relate to day book. So in the day book, first write down the date. I think 10th of March है, maybe I don't know, check कर लेते. The party name is the Maya Enterprises. And write down the quantity here. कितना बेटा? The quantity is 3 dozen chair at the rate 250 per chair. So that means better 36 chair into 250 per chair. So 36 into 250. This is 9,000. यहाँ लिखना पड़ेगा आपको इनवॉइस नंबर. So invoice number 2414 and write down the amount here 9,000. ठीक है. This is the second subsidiary book, is a purchase book. Now, next subsidiary book. Next subsidiary book is the sales day book. Sales day book. In the sales day book, we record only credit sales, not cash sales. In this sales book, we record only credit sales, not cash sales. Now, how to prepare the sales day book and the specimens of sales day book, the purchase day book and sales day book. The format is same in both the cases. Particulars, invoice reference number, hello, hello, ठीक है जी. Next column is the amount and the last column is the reference. ठीक है जी. Format is same. In the purchase day book, we will record only data regarding the credit purchase, or in the sales day book, we record the data only regarding the credit sales. Hello. हाँ जी. अच्छा क्यों? चलो, ठीक ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. ठीक है. ठीक है. ठीक है. चलो ठीक है मनीष, ठीक होगा. ठीक है. ठीक है. ठीक है. ठीक, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Sorry beta for the disturbance. Now the just I am writing here only one entry and the post the entry, that's it. Sales of 20 clothing suits of rupees 4,000 each from Mr. Raj and company with the invoice number 30. Suppose this is the transaction. So transaction related to credit sales. क्या लिखेंगे बेटा? Write down the date here. Now party name. Party name is the Raj Enterprises. And the 20 suit at the rate rupees 4,000 each. Invoice number reference number is 13. Invoice reference number is 13, or in the amount column is 80,000. So now this is the sales day book. Every entry related to credit purchase and the credit sale we will record in the purchase day book and sales day book. ठीक है. If the discount is given, whether trade discount and cash discount, so prepare just working note and record the entry after discount in the purchase book and the sales book. In the purchase book and sales book, we can record the entry after the trade discount. If in the case of sales rate entry and the purchase entry, if the cash discount is given, that means no entry will be passed of such type in the books of the sale day book and purchase book day book, whether once you receive the cash or once you make the payment in form of cash. So this is either cash purchase or cash sales. जबकि बेटा हम लोग रिकॉर्ड करते हैं ओनली क्रेडिट सेल्स एंड क्रेडिट परचेज इन द बुक्स ऑफ सेल्स बुक एंड सेल्स परचेज बुक. What type of question you in the ask in the examination? What type of entry we will pass under the sales day book? Number first, credit sales. Number second, cash sales. Number third, A and B both, or number fourth, and any type of entry regarding the sales. So correct answer is the credit sales. Now the other type of subsidiary book. So many type of subsidiary book we can prepare, and all the subsidiary book is practically not very important for the job point of view, for the working point of view, but for the examination point of view, you need to learn the name of all type of subsidiary book. Okay. Now the next book is the written in word day book. ठीक है. ये क्या बेटा? रिटर्न इनवर्ड एंड रिटर्न आउटवर्ड. Day book. This is called sales return day book, and this is called purchase return day. मतलब we will purchase return inward. मतलब once you sell the goods, so entry is party account debit to sales. But if the party return the goods in any of the condition, then we have reverse the entry sales return account debit to party. Same. Once you purchase the goods, so entry is the purchase account debit to party. But if you return the goods in a way, then we just pass the reverse entry. So reverse entry is the party account debit to purchase return. Okay. So format is same in both the cases. Format is date particular. तो चलो ये हाथ थोड़ा देख लेते हैं बेटा. In the format of suppose return inward debit. Date particular now at the time of return inward, so we have to prepare the outward invoice. So enter here the output invoice. उसके बाद बेटा सेम जो LF नंबर आएगा, उसके बाद डिटेल्स और देन टोटल एंड देन और इन द रिटर्न आउटवर्ड बुक almost same. We will write down here date particulars. क्या लिखेंगे डेबिट. मतलब in case of return inward, we purchase the credit note, but in case of return outward, then we prepare the debit note. The remaining part is same, LF number, detail, and total and remark. Very easy, very easy. No need to spend the more time for the examination purpose. So these are some basic, you can say, the subsidiary book. Okay. Two more book given in your study material. Number first is the bills receivable bill, or number second is the bills payable book. Bills payable book or bill receivable means what a sundry debtor books and sundry creditor books. Whenever you goods sale, then debtor generate, then we will pass in the books of the BR. Or whenever we purchase the goods, then we will pass entry of in the books of debtor payable day book. So two more books is given in your study material. Number first क्या हमारा bills payable day book, और number second book is the bills receivable day. ठीक है जी. लेजर बेटा हम लोगों ने कर लिया. लेजर पोस्टिंग we have already done. ठीक है. I am just matching from your study material. All the things I think we have covered. Now, one of the very small topic is given in your study material, and such topic is related to voucher. I think we have discussed in one class voucher, so just leave it. Okay, no need to revise the concept again and again. Now this is the most important concept, trial balance. But will be the step? I am just writing down all the steps here. First step, prepare the general book for journal entry. Second step, prepare the ledger. And third step, prepare the subsidiary. Including the cash and bank. After preparation of all the ledger, now we will prepare the trial balance. Now we will prepare the trial balance. So now question is, what is trial balance? We can say in very easy term, trial balance is a statement in which we transfer all the closing balances. Okay. Trial balance is a statement in which we transfer all the closing balances. All the closing balances of all the account, we write down one of the paper. This is also called trial balance. क्या लिख सकते हैं? Or we can say in another in easy language that trial balance is a summary of all the ledgers. ठीक है? और when we write down all the closing balances of the ledger, so this is called the trial balance. I am give here three definitions regarding the trial balance. You can understand by using any of the methods. Or we can say after posting all the transaction, ठीक है भाई, in the ledger, then we write down or we draw a list of the balances. और क्या कह सकते हैं आप? The list of the balances is also called the trial balance. Now, how to prepare that trial balance? Now, how to prepare that trial balance? So, one format of trial balance is tabulation format. कैसे बेटा? This is debit side and this is credit side. Let debit balance write down here and the credit balance write down here. How to calculate the credit balance, debit balance? We have already discussed at the time of preparation of ledger. Like in this just example. In this question, in the triple column cash book, we can write down the closing balance of cash and the closing balance of bank. After closing of account, then we write down here as on 1st of February to balance CD. And now we transferred the CD balance directly to the trial balance. How much balance? CD 2300 and 39,800. ये हमने बेटा यहाँ ट्रांसफर कर दिया. मतलब first thing is close the ledger and the closing balance transferred in the next day of the month or the year. Then transfer the closing balance in the trial balance. In that case, cash balance and bank balance is the debit. So we write down in the debit side in trial balance. To bank and cash. ये था 38,800 और ये 37,900. Now the total of discount allowed 700 and total of discount received 500. So discount allowed is the expenditure. कहाँ लिख देंगे बेटा यहाँ पर discount allowed 700 and discount received we will write down here 500. मतलब first prepare the ledger and the closing balance of ledger we will write down on one of the paper. So this is called the trial balance. All type of ledger first we will prepare and calculate the closing balance, and closing balance be transferred in the trial balance. Either any of the method using to prepare the trial balance. This is called the account method. In the account method, we prepare the trial balance statement in form of account. One of the side is debit, another side is credit. So debit balance we will transfer in the debit side, or credit balance transferred in the credit side. Now beta balances. Now check. So capital balance is credit. So capital balance कहाँ आएगा? क्रेडिटर बैलेंस क्रेडिट. यहाँ क्या आएगा बेटा? इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल अकाउंट डेबिट, टेलीफोन डेबिट, गुड्स अकाउंट डेबिट, परचेज अकाउंट डेबिट, sales account credit, all the assets account debit, all the liability, bank loan with the CC or with the ETOT. So after preparation of ledger, then we transfer all the ledger balance in one of the book, one of the page. So this is called the trial balance. Now the another format to prepare the trial balance. We can also use this type of formula to prepare the trial balance. Just example. Trial balance. Particulars. Debit amount and credit amount. यहाँ क्या लिखेंगे बेटा? Sales. So now sales balance credit. If purchase, then purchase balance debit. All the fixed asset balance debit. Bank loan balance credit. Sales return debit. Purchase return credit. ठीक है जी. All expenses balance debit and all income balance credit. So this is the method or the specimen or format to prepare the trial balance. Okay. You can use any of the method to prepare the trial balance. Okay. Now, once you prepare the trial balance, we should keep in your minds, some of the like the authenticity or the clarity in your mind at the time of posting the prepare the ledger and calculate the closing balance of the account, because the closing balance we transfer in the trial balance. Now, after preparation of trial balance, now we have write down all the debit balance and credit balance in the trial balance, either any of the method. Now, the next step is we will make the total, and the total must be equal of debit side and credit side. If the total is not match of the debit side and the credit side, that means there is some mistake we have faced and at the time of preparation of trial balance. So after preparation of trial balance, now we will rectify your mistake or rectify your error. So in the next class, we will discuss trial balance and different type of error and how to rectify the error. What type of entry we have to pass at the time of rectification of error, because मैं आपको already बोल गया in one of the class, you cannot use mobile phone. ठीक है? In the examination, so you can use only normal calculator to make the total. So whenever you make the total, so you may make the mistake at the time of calculate the total figure. So it may be possible at the time of preparation of trial balance, we make some mistake at the time of preparation of trial balance. So different type of trial, different type of omission, different type of mistake may be possible at the time of preparation of trial balance. Clear? So what is trial balance? After preparation of ledger, now we will transfer all the closing balance on one of the paper. So this is called the trial balance. Okay. Now we will make the total of debit side and credit side of the trial balance. In the examination, you can use only the simple calculator. You cannot use mobile to make the total of debit side and credit side. Suppose your total is not match, then we will check, or we have to check what type of error we have occurred at the time of preparation of trial balance. So there is total 5 type of error, and this is most important question for theory point of view also, because the one multiple choice question is 100% possible in this chapter. Different type of trial error: error of omission, error of commission, error of principal, error of mismatching, and compensation error. So we will discuss that type of error in the trial balance in the next class, and how to prepare the trial balance we have already discussed. ठीक है भाई? So just you go through your study material, then we will we read different type of error and how to rectify the error in the next class. And I yet go through the page number 104 in the trial balance, and you find the what type of account balance is debit and what type of account balance is credit. Okay. Again, we will solve one of the questions, some of the balances given, then we will prepare the trial balance in the next class. Okay. Now just wait a minute. Okay. So just leave. I am giving your 2-3 minute break. So I will start the next class. Okay. I think then we have to join with the new link with the same link. Tejasni, you know? Tejasni,
Yes, sir. Yes.
so we have to join with new link or the same link?
New link, sir.
New link. So just wait for 2-3 minutes. So I will start at 4:30 p.m. Okay.
Right, sir.